Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Andrea and I love the Pilates Method of Exercise. And if you've been here before, welcome back! Thank you so much for coming. So today I have a request from a subscriber, Leslie Baggs. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And Leslie had talked, she made a comment on my reformer video and asked for some reformer exercises that she could do on the mat because she doesn't have a reformer. And so I thought it would be a good idea to just have a video where we talk a little bit about what is reformer mat. And it's actually a really good topic because you can incorporate some of the reformer mat exercises in a number of different ways. And so this is just going to be one way, and then maybe I'll make some future videos. If you like this video, I can make some other videos where I sort of deal with the reformer mat in a different way. But first, a little bit about the history, as I understand it, of the reformer mat. So reformer exercises done on the mat does not come from Joe Pilates. It originated with Ramana because Ramana trained many teachers in her seminars and workshops over the years, and often the classes were huge of people learning to be teachers. And so there were only about 6 reformers, and so it was expected that if you were not on the reformer, doing the reformer workout, that you were following along doing the exercises on the mat, as a way of participating in the seminars and also as a way of, working on your own body and understanding and learning the reformer exercises and not just sitting around watching. So that being said, the exercises that you do on the reformer, when you do it without the reformer and on the mat, they are extremely difficult because you don't have the support of the reformer. And usually, like the average client, I would even say the average teacher, does not do a full workout of reformer mat. I mean, you can, but it's really a little bit against the purpose of why we have the reformer in the first place. So if you just do the regular old mat exercises, that is the method, and you're getting all of the benefit of doing the mat exercises. You don't have the support of the apparatus for those exercises either. So today I'm gonna do a little mini mat of mat exercises, and within that mini mat, within the order, I'm going to add just a few of sort of the most accessible of the reformer mat exercises. And you'll see even these ones that I say are accessible, let's put that in air quotes, they are not easy to do. So, but sometimes they're nice. If you have someone who's an advanced practitioner that you want to add just a little bit of something that gives them an unexpected challenge, you could pick one of these elements to put in a mat class. These are not really appropriate for beginners. You may watch this video and see that they're really not appropriate for me, but I'm going to do my best. So I will include a list of the exercises in the description box below and any related blog content that I have on reformer exercises done on the mat. And just so you know, there is an order of the reformer exercises, an order of exercises that based on the reformer order that was adapted for the Cadillac. So there's also exercises we can do from the reformer on the Cadillac or the tower units. And so if that is something that interests you, do leave me a comment below, because that is something that does come from Ramana and that we could look at as well. Okay, so I'm going to start the mat in the usual way, standing up. I'm going to cross one foot over, lift up my powerhouse, and then sit with control. So on the reformer, preceding the 100, we have the Footwork series. So the Footwork series is a little different here because you don't have a foot bar. So I'm placing my hands one over the other behind my head. That's going to be my headpiece in a moment. And I'm bringing my legs in kind of like the start of the frog, shall we say. And I would encourage you to keep a brisk pace, not try to do too many at once. So maybe like 5 or 8 repetitions of, even 5 is a lot, of each footwork exercise before doing the 100. And imagine that your foot bar is a little bit higher than it actually is on the reformer, because you still want to make sure that your back is anchored into the mat, that you don't take your legs so low that this comes off the mat. Okay, so here we go. Imagine that you got your balls of your feet on the foot bar, the toes apart and the heels together, and here we go. You're going to stretch out and pull in. 2 and in. 3 and in. 4 and in. 5. I'm going to do 8. Now change to the arches. Curl the toes over, push the heel forward, and imagine that your arch is on the bar. We're going to do 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex the feet, the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now leave your legs out there in a little V. Heels reach, toes reach. Heels reach, toes reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now get ready, it's time for the 100. Breathe in for 5 pumps and out for 5 pumps. 2, 3, and of course if you need to rest before the 100, it's a long time to be up here. Keep your legs at an appropriate height. 3 more sets. And then rest your head and bring your knees in. Okay, so now let's look at, instead of the roll over, actually we could add the roll up here as well. Let's do that just for a nice stretch after all of that. So I have a pole. Yeah, oh yeah, it feels good to stretch the stomach. That's a lot of like ab series. There's actually, if you put the reformer on the mat, you get not only the Fab 5, but you get a couple ab series. So I'm going to do 5 of the roll up. Do 2 more. Lift your bottom in and up. Last one. Okay, so now instead of the overhead that we do on the reformer, we have the jackknife on the mat. So the overhead is really not that strange to do on the mat, although you don't have any support. So let's give it a try. So you're going to imagine that you have your handles, and then you're going to, at the same time, you're going to arms down, legs over and up, and then roll down. And again. And we'll do 5. And it's not really, it's hard to make the timing exact because you don't actually have the support of the straps, but it's still basically the jackknife. And last one. So now, the next exercise in the order of the mat is the one-leg circle. And actually the tree exercise is a lovely one to kind of put in with the one-leg circle. So I'm going to put my left foot under the strap. It's a little harder to do the tree here because you're at the same level with your legs. So it's harder to sit up tall. You're going to stretch your leg. And then you'll walk out to the ankle. Lift up your powerhouse and stretch over. Reach your legs away from where you're pulling your stomach. And then you're going to kind of climb down. And now you don't get the benefit of a back extension, but you really get to work on this up and down part. And it's actually a nice place to work on squareness of the hips in this exercise because that's often a challenge. And then when you go down the third time, you'll be into your leg circle. And just because this is usually done on the mat, you want to make sure that you remember that you're going to sit up again and continue your tree after you do these. And you can do 5 in each direction. And then pick up your head, climb up your leg. Pull your stomach away from the strap and stretch. And then you can even take the figure 4 stretch that we do on the short box as well and just stretch over. It's actually even better feeling to do it here, that last stretch. Okay, here we go again. Climb out to the ankle, lift yourself up towards your leg, reach the lower body away, suck the belly in. When you plant your tree, you'll climb down. And then last one. And then here we are at the leg circle again. And usually on the tree on the short box, we do this with the hands pushing on the floor, but usually you only do it 3 circles in each direction because you're in a back bend. But here you're just lying on the mat, so you might as well do 5. And then climb back up. Take your final stretches. And so now we'll do rolling like a ball, and then we'll have another ab festival after that. So stand on your feet, squeeze your bottom, lift your waistline up, and roll about 5 times. Last one. Okay, so now we're going to do as a kind of a combo, replacing the series of 5 abdominal exercises on the mat and also replacing the teaser is the stomach massage series that's done on the reformer. And keep a brisk pace because this one's a killer. I like to scoot to the edge of the mat, but I think I might not be in the frame if that happens. So that's just so that you can hold on to the carriage, which we can use as the end of the mat. So let me just push this way a little bit. Okay. Now I feel like I'll be in the frame. Okay, so you can pretend that the end of the mat is the carriage, and then you're going to be approximating how you might be in stomach massage. And here we go. We're going to do 5 of each position. So you're going to reach out, push the heel, reach the toes, and come in. And you're trying not to drop your heels on the way in, but you know, do what you need to do. And then reach for the mat behind you and for the second one. So you can see how this is replacing the teaser, because in a moment we're going to be really doing the teaser. So now for the reaching one, you're going to stretch out, see, teaser, and return. Woo! And stretch out, and return. 3. Yes, keep lifting your back. 4. 1 more. So now we're going to take a twist. Twist, return. Teaser, twist, return. 1 more each way. And then roll back. And actually, that's a really good exercise to tell if you're using your bottom or not, because if you're not, your legs are going to be a little bit on fire afterwards, and mine were, you know, a little from column A, a little from column B. Okay, so now we're going to finish with the seal, and we'll stand up. And you can see I'm like already sweating. It was only about 7 exercises, but it was pretty thorough. And then we're going to clap, 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 clap. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and we'll stand up after 5. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope, Leslie, that gives you a little bit of reformer to do on your mat, and then hopefully I'll make another video where I do more of just reformer exercises, either on the Cadillac or on the mat. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions about the concept of reformer mat or questions about the exercises that I did, please leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!